videos aren't going to work. Sorry. Okay, so let's take this sentence right here, which I believe is on your... Oh, no, okay. That's not on your study guide, but let me point out a couple things to you, okay? Is this a paraphrase or is this an exact quote? It's an exact quote because there are quotation marks on the first end and the last end, okay? It needs both of them. I see a lot of you missing this one right here, okay? Then we have the parentheses. We have the last name of the author, just the last name. We have the page number, end parentheses, period. One period. Even if it's in the text that there's a period here, you don't get to use it. Only at the end. Okay? So now let's go to the next screen. And let's work on this one together. This is on your study guide. Okay? So the author is Christopher Goffard, page number 24. The text said, Christopher, Jacqueline had noticed John's fingernails. They looked dirty, not like the doctor's. Okay, and then let's try to paraphrase this, like you have to do in your study guide. This is going to be an exact question in your test. Okay, if you study this exact question, it will be in your test. Okay, and how many paraphrases did I say there was? 2. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, Goffard, the narrator, recorded, because he's not the one who said it. Jacqueline's the one who said it. He's just recording what Jacqueline mentioned. Goffard recorded how Jacqueline was curious about John's nails. They were too dirty to be doctors. Notice how I do not have more than 3 words the same in a row. I'm not trying to translate it, okay? So I already put Goffard's last name right here. So now all I need is the page number. Okay? So, do we have the author's last name? Yes. Do we have the page number? Yes. Do we have the text and what it used to be? Okay, so I just want you to be able to take the sentence. You don't have to translate it. Like I see a lot of you saying, Jacqueline had seen John's nails. They appeared to be dirty, not a doctor's dirty. I don't know. Just don't try to translate it. Just try to put it in your own words, okay? Also take notice of how I didn't include this. When you guys try to do a direct quote, I see some of you put quotation marks right here and then quotation marks right here, but this is improper. What you'd want to do is put Christopher or Goffard recorded. Sorry. Recorded. Jacqueline had noticed. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. While we're going through the study guide, just circle. If you aren't confident on any of them, please just circle them, and we'll go through them at the end of class. All right? Cuckoo. Moving on. Oh, actually, pause where you're at and do number 1. Number 1 will be on your test, and you are going to have to paraphrase this first one. So right here, I have you using it as a direct quote, but on your test, it's going to be a paraphrase. There you go. I'm being so nice. Now, moving on to the suffix rules. Okay. So, to find the suffix rules, well, we'll just go through them together. Okay. Able and ible. Okay, there are more on this list than are on your review, but that's because some of the words on your test are hidden on these slides. So any of these words could be on your test. All right. I believe I think I have 3. I have 3 of each on your test. Okay. Now all of them are from the study guide, but all of them will be on the screen that you see right now. Okay. So let's work on able first. Okay, convertible. Is this IBLE or ABLE? IBLE. Okay. This is, the ables are ones, in most scenarios, they will always be ABLE. But there are a few scenarios that you need to remember the IBLE, and you're just going to have to memorize them. Okay? So, reversible is IBLE. And the last one is flexible. IBLE. Okay? Those all 3 words, they don't really have anything in common to help you know whether or not it's going to be IBLE. That you just have to memorize it. So now the rest of them are acceptable. Okay? But let's talk about these ones. This one's normal. Okay? You don't have to drop anything. It's easy. Debatable. Drop the E. Adorable. Drop the E just like above. Reliable. Drop the I. Drop the Y and add an I. Reliable. And tolerate, I think 99.9% of you got this wrong on your test. So this is a weird word in how it translates, okay? Tolerable comes from tolerate. So you take off the 8 and just add able. Alright? So go ahead and work on that. I kind of have them mixed up